James Sunderland, Silent Hill's puppet. He isn't a good guy, no, he's the epitome of the fucking Antichrist. This man has done nothing but horrendous shit. The funniest part being that the little mouse man inside his brain is gaslighting him so damn hard to think that he did nothing wrong that he made up every horrific part of Silent Hill. Everything that happens, from the monsters to the people he meets, and also the absolute insanity that goes on all around. This isn't a sick game played by the city he sees doesn't even exist. This is just James's way of dealing with his fucked up past. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's backtrack. Ah, a letter. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised me you'd blah blah blah. Silent Hill, that's the point. And the wife, of course. She's the reason this bullshit even began. The wife that has been dead for 3 years, might I add. And she's also the supposed writer of this letter. Yeah. Now most people would keep a letter like this to never forget their loved ones. But this dude, this schizophrenic 6th member of the Backstreet Boys, read this shit and just convinced himself that she is still alive. What? Dog, for all I fucking care, R. Kelly could have wrote this shit. This letter though, is the first sign of James' mental insanity. Confused on what I mean? This letter doesn't exist. James made it up. And James isn't the only one here that's good at making shit up. We got 3 others, also a 4th one, but she's a bit different, I'ma get to that. We got Maria, Eddie and Angela. All of these people have their own little piece of insanity attached to them. All of their own problems can be seen as paintbrushes, and the canvas being Silent Hill. That's why no one seems to be bothered by the shit James sees, and vice versa. They all have their own realities and hallucinations. Now, let's take the most blatant hallucination as the first example. Maria. A very sweet and nice lady. Maybe a bit too nice. Damn girl, back the hell up. Anyway, we meet her here by the water. How did she even get here? How did these entities not get her? Very weird how this supposed helpless woman got here unharmed and seemingly calm while we genuinely went into hell to make it here. Anyway, Maria. Very close to Mary. She also seems very interested in James, similar to his wife. Isn't her behavior a bit suspicious though? She doesn't seem human, way too trustworthy and has too much of a connection to James, a dude she's never met before. Almost like she's made up by James. Also here in a motel with another example of her being way too friendly.
Hey, you think I'd look good in this one?
Why are you asking me, woman? You know I have a damn wife. Had a wife. The entirety of the time we had her with us, I was uncomfortable as hell. Not because of her, but because of James. Doc, what are you doing? Run away from her. He really thinks this stop, don't do this morality shit is going to stop her. She is a demon, run. Seeing this unfold is torture. Speaking of torture, if you gave me the choice between living here for a week and getting $1 million, or living in Antarctica with nothing but a t-shirt for a week and getting jack fuck, I'm still choosing Antarctica. This place had me tweaking like hell. About here is where James starts to be less harsh to Maria. I guess even in the most dire circumstances, James is still a good dude. Yeah, I can't even believe myself when saying that shit, he is not a good dude. But still, look at this man, he's even watching over her as she sleeps. What a gentleman. Wouldn't it be such a shame if mandatory gameplay forces us to lose her out of sight? Can't say I'm mad, but I am. Can't even blame old homeboy for this, she should have bought more Adderall. But wouldn't you have it, luck finally is in our favor. She found us again. Now time to get out of here and save my wife. I finally started to like her. And he took her. Who is he, you might ask? I'm not even sure what to make of him. I don't understand why he's here. Another test maybe? Constantly reminding James that no matter what he'll do, he will never be good enough. Not after what he did. He can never change that. Pyramid Man looks so damn cool though, rocking that new Mason Margiela.
What is this bitch tripping about?
I think I might be losing my mind. Miss me with all of that though, we made it out of the insane asylum. Minus 1 person, but hey. I know it hurts sometimes, but you'll get over it. Now there's an issue though. Maria is dead. Who the hell is going to torment James for the rest of his time here? Ah, perfect timing. This is the 4th person I was talking about earlier. Ooh, this is a good one. Just wait, you'll enjoy it. This here is Laura. We met her before in the cinema, where this fat ass motherfucker also was at. He's also absolutely geeked in the brain. But who is it at this point? We'll talk about him later. Laura is an interesting one. She is the only character other than James that has a connection to Mary. They became friends while they were both in the hospital. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Mary was terminally ill. How about that for some lore? I really wish it was only an illness though. It's also interesting how Lara sees everyone and everything like it's just normal, further proving that the shit James sees isn't real. That is also why the level design doesn't make any sense. Come look at this shit. He goes down here, yeah? And he goes, and he goes, and he... Damn, how deep is this shit? Look, a prison million miles underground. And get this, an outside courtyard. Dark! After the entire prison scandal, we go deeper into this fucked up type of labyrinth place. At least there's no rain here. We do a whole lot of whoop-de-doops over here just to make it to an even deeper point. This is getting kinda freaky. I wonder if we will ever get to ground level again. Let's just see what's behind this door. Are you serious? Are you? I told you he's a schizo. This genuinely pisses me off. I'm not even going to mention any of the gameplay bullshit that happened between all of that because it's not important for this story. Except for one thing. One big thing. One massive thing. Eddie fell over the edge into insanity. The ropes that held him up probably snapped. I'm sorry, that was kinda mean. Eddie goes into a rant here about him killing a dog and its owner. Absolutely random, right? Talking about murder for no reason. Yeah, that isn't Eddie talking. Eddie isn't even real. Do you see a pattern forming here? This is James' mind trying to cope with the absurd amount of denial going on about his violent past. Of course he still can't handle it, that's why he kills Eddie. The materialization of his denial. But killing Eddie doesn't fix anything. It never was going to. Man, there really isn't a single moment in this game that plays out like the last. We need to continue talking about Lara though. The most in-depth character this game has. She is pretty much two people in one. Also kind of acting as a talking point for Mary. I still don't know why she hates us, to be honest. Maybe it's just Silent Hill's way of constantly reminding us what we did. Like I said earlier, this place doesn't feel like a town. It feels like a canvas. It takes your girl and uses it to make art. A portrait of you. Everything we see is so fucked up. Because deep down, James is. Nothing about this place is unfair. It's just a mirror of you. That's why no one else seems to be scared of these monsters. It's just us that sees them. Everyone here sees their own version of reality. That's why Angela called this horrid monster Papa. Her brain is desperately trying to fit any face to the people of her past. So desperate that it even tries to humanize the unhuman. Angela never was scared of this monster in a he's going to murder me and eat me sense. It was in a he's going to torture me like he always used to do type of way. It's still sad that this was the closest we got to Angela's backstory, because after this, the next big event was her walking into the fire. Very calmly, like she accepted her fate already. There was no saving her. No one can be saved here, no matter how hard you try. The same will be made clearly for James, right here. This hotel is where the pieces finally started falling together. This is also the place where I had a brain aneurysm. It's the infamous happy place that you and Mary, but mostly Mary, have been cherishing. She seems absolutely obsessed with it though. James on the other hand doesn't really seem to care. But this man hasn't shown an ounce of fuck in the entire game, so it really isn't surprising. The place that James has been dying to find. Maybe this will finally fix it. All his problems. But we all know that they can never be fixed. Very interesting though that Lara all of a sudden opens up to James and seemingly is able to tolerate him. This caught me very off guard, considering the last encounter we had with her, she locked us in a room with a flashlight. Now that caught me off guard. Don't get your hopes up though, cause Lara opening up to us is just a way this place uses to make the build up to the end so much worse. From the start that you entered this hotel, the goal was simple. Find the tape that Maria was talking about earlier. Hey man, I'ma be so real. With the way Maria was moving throughout the game, I had a certain idea in mind for what this tape would show me. Fill in the blanks yourself, I'm not doing it. Well, let's just watch it together, shall we?
I think I can see why.
Oh. That's not what I expected. This shit makes no sense though. It's supposed to be Mary's happy place, but we're looking at Maria. Is Mary even a real person? Have I been chasing after ghosts? This tape leaves me with absolutely nothing, dog. Why did I come here? What? We killed her? We fucking killed her? Why did we do that? Silent Hill torments you, tortures you, bullies you, pokes fun at you. But through it all, I thought I was here with a purpose. The slight chance that my wife was still out here. We had the weird letter after all, but we murdered her with our own hands. Now this shit makes even less sense. Who sent us this letter? At this point, the chance of it actually being R. Kelly is about 60%. Look at him. Filthy motherfucker. What are you acting shocked for? Did you forget? Did you push it to the back of your mind along with all your other issues? Maria isn't real. We made her up. We couldn't handle the fact that we killed our own wife. Was it out of hatred? Out of spite? Point being is that we needed something, or in this case someone real enough that we could cling on to so that we wouldn't get sent into a full-blown psychotic episode. That's probably why James acted so shocked at the tape. He genuinely forgot what he did. To make it even more depressing, Laura walks into the room while being really happy. Of course she is. Now at this point, James doesn't even hide anything anymore. He tells Laura just as it is. He killed the only friend she's ever had. Damn, that's messed up. And James knows it. That's why he sits here for years? Everything is disintegrating, but with Silent Hill logic, this might have taken like 13 seconds, I don't know. They saved the best for last though. Or the worst for last, I don't even know anymore, bro. The best way that I could put the crumbling of the hotel into words is that it is a visualization of what is going on inside of our head. We remembered what Silent Hill was trying so hard to keep from us. That's why everything is crumbling. The lie is over. With all that is left, they torment us one last time. I can't believe that James even fell for this shit for 1 second. Look at where we at, bruh. Out of all the fakeness this game threw at us, this shit is the most fake. This boss battle is the last attempt of trying to make us lose our mind completely. But too much has happened already. We can't lose right now. And just like that, the lie is over. We are in the parking lot of the hospital. Ah, the sober reality. There is no more running now. No more pyramid heads to blame for our troubles. All the times that one of them killed Maria, it was just a twisted memory of what James did to Mary. No more of that though. Understandably, he doesn't know how to handle it, so he does the only thing that he actually knows how to do. Hey man, this game was so damn crazy, I genuinely don't know what more to say. Everything this man saw, I thought was just an outside force punishing him for his wrongdoings. But in the end, it was all just his thoughts. That makes me think though, did he ever even leave the parking lot through any of this? I'ma leave it at that.